here from Mohegan Sun Arena in Uncasville, Connecticut. The 2015 American Women's Basketball Championship tipped off Friday. 6 teams in action fighting to stay alive in the postseason. Cincinnati and UCF started off play, and it was obvious the Bearcats really wanted this one. They took the lead early on and never looked back. The W earned them a game in the second round against top-seeded UConn. And it's always a special matchup for Bearcat head coach Jamel Elliott, being one of Gino Auriemma's former players and assistant coaches.
Oh, you know, it's tough. Obviously, I haven't had any success against them. Not a whole lot of people in the country have had success against them. But like I told my players just now in the locker room, who wouldn't want to play against the +1 team in the country, potentially as your last game? And as a coach, I feel the same way. You know, as a coach, possibly to end your season, why wouldn't you want to play in front, play against the national champions from last year, the #1 team in the country? You know, I'm going to sit back and I'm going to coach my team as hard as I can and how I always do. But there's going to be times when I'm going to sit back in awe of some great plays that they make, some great passes. But at the same time, I'm going to coach my team because, again, we're looking to grow and get better, and I want to leave that floor going into the locker room feeling like we accomplished something.
The conference regular season awards were announced in a press conference before the first game. Kia Nurse picked up Freshman of the Year honors, Gino Auriemma was named the Coach of the Year, and Brianna Stewart was voted Player of the Year for the 2nd season in a row. Back at Media Day, Coach Auriemma said he wasn't quite sure what to expect from this year's group after what he called an easy season last year. The Huskies, of course, went undefeated en route to a national championship. This year, the Huskies suffered a bump in the road early on at Stanford, but haven't lost a game since. Coach Auriemma says that game may have been the difference maker in where the team is today.
It might have been. I think the preparations going into that game, looking back, no matter what I said, they weren't going to believe me because we were going from an undefeated season. A lot of these players, all they know is winning national championships, and now there was a feeling, well, we're Connecticut, you know, we put our uniforms on, we show up, we walk down the court, we win. And it was pretty good, actually, that they realized right away, early in the season, that that's not the way it works. So I do think it was an eye-opener for them, and some things happened in the next 2 weeks after that game that really got us, you know, focused on the right things. And had we won that game, I don't know that this group would have been able to handle that kind of a long winning streak, you know, and those expectations. So I didn't like it at the time, but looking back, maybe it was the best thing that happened to us.
You can catch the Bearcats and the #1 UConn Huskies Saturday at 2 p.m. Eastern Time on ESPN3. For the American Digital Network, I'm Haley Outen.